The unused gifts and talents were withdrawn from the man and given to the person who was faithful with many gifts.
You begin to defile your marriage bed because it is a common thing around you.
A new plan, a new way, a new place, a new city, a new job.
A star which is too hasty to shine forth will shine in the day and will never be seen. Yours sincerely, Mike Bamiloye.
I'm speaking to you today on desiring His glorious presence. An incident occurred in the wilderness during the journey of the Israel into Canaan land that will bring up a major prayer point for you and me as we journey in this life beyond the Jordan River to our Canaan land. Moses had gathered Israel in the camp below the mountain where he had gone to meet with God for his direction for the people. By the time he had spent 40 days in the mountain, the people had corrupted themselves and carved out a golden calf for themselves to worship as their new God. God became angry with the people as he gave Moses the tablet of commandment. He declared to him right there on the mountain in Exodus chapter 33 verse 1 to 3. And the Lord said unto Moses, Depart, go up hence, thou and the people which thou hast brought up out of the land of Egypt, unto the land which I swear unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, Unto thy seed I will give it. Verse 2. And I will send an angel before thee, and I will drive out the Canaanite, the Amorite, the Hittite, the Perizzite, the Hivites, and the Jebusite. Verse 3. Unto a land flowing with milk and honey, for I will not go up in the midst of thee, for thou art a stiff-necked people, lest I consume thee in the way. He said he will not go onward with them on the journey to Canaan land, but he will send his angel to go with them and take them to the land he had promised their father to give them. He said they were stiff-necked people, hard-hearted and stubborn. When they heard this news, they were all sad and they all mourned. And God was angry with them and decided not to go with them again, but to send his messenger to lead them to the land. Moses was scared at this, and he relocated the tabernacle from the midst of the camp to outside the camp. And in his anger, that is, God was angry, the Lord God came down in a cloudy pillar and began to speak with Moses. Moses began to intercede on behalf of himself and the people. He would not want an angel to follow them. He wanted God to change his mind and follow them and lead them to Canaan land. Now, what is the difference? Is there any difference if God said he will not follow you on a journey, but send his angel to lead you on the way? Won't you be happy? Won't you be contented having an assurance of the angel of God escorting you to a place? I had always thought I could be satisfied with the presence of an angel of God. But Moses saw differently. Angel is just a messenger of God. He will not have power to do beyond the instruction given to him by God. So, Moses insisted before God that he would not go until God followed them in the journey and lead them himself. After much intercession and persuasion, God changed his mind. and decided to follow them with his presence and lead them himself on the journey. So in Exodus chapter 33, verse 14 to 16, God said, and he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, if thy presence go not with me, carry us not up hence. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight? Is it not that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. No wonder there were such wonders and astonishing miracles of God on the journey of the wilderness. Only the Lord God of Israel could do all those things. Do you know why Moses refused the offer of an angel escort? Do you know why he begged that he would not go with the people with an escort angel, but with God's presence himself? He did not forget what God said sometimes earlier when they entered the wilderness. In Exodus chapter 23, verse 20 to 22. That was when God told him and said, behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression, for my name is in him. And that was scary. Moses did not want an angel escort who will not be able to make decision to forgive their trespasses when they erred on the way. He wanted the presence of God himself. God had said, the escort angel will not pardon. He will not forgive. He will not do anything beyond the instruction given. He was definitely a warrior angel, instructed to fight the enemies of Israel and lead them safely to Canaan land, but may not be able to take decision and be compassionate and show understanding of their weaknesses unless he had been instructed to. Me too. I don't want any escort angel to go with me in this journey of life. Angels may not be able to cope with my weaknesses and faults. I want God's presence himself. Do you know why Moses insisted on God's presence instead of escort angel? Because when God showed him his glory, he had the names of God. In Exodus 34, verse 6 to 7. Verse 6 says, and the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands and forgiving iniquities and transgressions and sins. The Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth. He keeps mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquities and transgressions and sins. See the adjective of the qualification of God. For all these reasons, Lord, I want your presence always. I don't want escort angel. I want you, your presence. It is your presence I desire, Lord. Yes, the angels of the Lord camp round about they that fear the Lord. Yes. They can camp round about me, yet it is the presence of the Lord that I want to lead me in the journey of my life. I desire your glorious presence, Lord, all through the journey of my life. And I pray such for you too. I am yours sincerely, my Bamiloye.